An increasing amount of end customers ask for climate-neutral products. Furthermore, regulations start to take effect that require shippers and forwarders to provide transparency on emissions and ultimately reduce them to zero. So far, each carrier provides their own custom solution for transparency and compensation. In total, these are too complex and scattered to be effectively handled during the daily work of a forwarder.
Now let's have a look to our dashboard. Here you can select the piece you would like to compensate. On the right hand side you can see the overall shipment details. On the left hand side you can see the overall emissions which you have to compensate. If you click on the small cloud down here, you can see the components which make the total emissions of your shipment. On the right hand side there you can see the events in the warehouse. You can on the left hand side see the packaging and the warehouse material, as well on the right hand side the transport movement, which is the flight in the end. If you click here on compensate, you get first an overview about the projects you can choose to compensate your shipment. If you click on the project, you get a detailed description. If you click on the button here, congratulations, you have compensated your shipment already. Now you can choose either a different project, compensate another piece, or immediately print the certificate to prove that the compensation is done.
So now let's have a look what's inside.
All our data is stored in the One Record server because we need some more data for our sustainability dashboard, which is not yet available in the current One Record model. We have extended the One Record server with our own add-on and defined new logistic objects and data properties. So our solution is easy to use and easy to implement as an additional features. To retrieve and transform the data from the One Record server, we implemented our own adapter layer in the backend. With this, the backend retrieves nested objects from our One Record server and prepares from the front end as needed. The prepared data is provided in a plain JSON format for the front end. With this, the backend is deployed as a web app in the Microsoft Azure cloud and is directly accessible to the front end via a simple web link. In the front end, we use the Power BI software. Power BI is a no-code, low-code based approach. It's a tool that is easy to use and implement as an excellent choice for visualizing our data. To enrich our One Record datasets with the CO2 emissions data, we use the Squake API in the backend. With Squake API, you can calculate the CO2 emissions. In addition, we can calculate the amount of CO2 for each used electricity emissions and packaging material too. The retrieved data is then stored in the One Record server via our backend. Furthermore, the Squake API offers different projects to compensate. The projects are also fetched via the API and displayed to the user on the Power BI dashboard. The user has the option to get information about a project and select a suitable one. The corresponding costs are calculated via the Squake API, retrieved and displayed to the user directly on the dashboard. After compensation, the selected project and the costs are saved back to the One Record server.
To sum it up, customers want sustainable products. Our solution integrates with One Record and Squake and makes transparency and compensation super simple and easy. The shipper can now offer climate-neutral products. The forwarder has a massive competitive advantage, and One Record ties it all together.